Hello, I am very tired, and for some reason this means I must record some more. So, on to the Enchanted Conclave. Guess there's a lot of wizards here. Let's get royal. Jousty versus Jousty, go! Aha, victory. As I recall, this stage is not especially, like, stand out. It's mostly just about enemies. Jousteeds, wisms, these new wisms that throw things that look a whole lot like lanterns. I guess some moving parts with, like, platforms and such. It's fairly, like, benign overall, I guess. I do remember that there's a hidden passage up here, pretty easy to spot thanks to the gem stuck in the wall. Watch for these jousteeds. They will joust, and they are steeds. As jousteeds tend to do and be. There we go. That's one way to take care of the, Lido there. King Knight's fast is really good against gold armor shields. Like, if they're raised, they're down. Well spoken. Hey, our gem suction rescued that stuff from the pit. Nice. Ooh, and there was a medal in that chest. Pretty important. If you haven't figured it out yet by now, this is where they make sure you know you can bounce off of these projectiles. Don't think there's any other way up there. And are we near the end already? Maybe. Oh. Oh, this is where King Knight gets to deal with the books. Okay. That's what else is in the stage. Only a green gem. I guess it's not that dangerous, but with the instant death being around here, I'm kind of surprised it's only green. Just wait for these to go away. And unlock a way back up. Bit of a roundabout room, but it's fine. And two overhead secrets in the same stage. I'd forgotten it was like that. Now this one is rather scary a little bit. It's one where you gotta really make sure that if you're using your shoulder bash, you've got something to hit. Otherwise, you can adjust a little bit, but you won't be spinning anymore. And back up to the ledge, or actually back up to the book. Even better. Oh, you can cancel out of the spin by doing that, huh? Not sure I was aware of that. Goodbye. Whoa. Don't slide off, please. On a bit of a tight timer, but not that tight. Whoa. Careful there, Wisdom. Could have hurt someone. Not me, though. King Knight simply cannot be hurt. And there's one more little chest-looking thing before we move on to Pridemoor. This one's not a gold chest, but a card chest. In every region there's a place like this. It's just calm and peaceful. With some chests with mystery cards in them, like you would get from Chester. Hey, a Rat King! Awesome, that's just like the propeller rat, but with a double arrow instead. That's pretty useful. Oh, also, I should replace the Bard with a Griffith, because it's just the same, but if I lose it, it's not a unique card. Same with this. Sorry, YouTube, but you're out of the deck. Oop. There's a bit there. There we go. I like the nature sounds. Never really pay attention to them. Ooh, what's it gonna be? A super skeleton. That's a 3-direction one that we don't have. Let's see, we have 2 gold armors and Griffiths. Let's replace a gold armor, shall we? Yeah, we can totally afford to replace a gold armor. That's some pretty balanced things there. Sweet. Hello, grizzled Seer. Good luck with your seeing. Nearly blew it there, King Knight. Nearly blew it. I sure did. And we get the King Pridemoor card. Very powerful. 2 double arrows and a slam effect. Never really talked about it, but slam effect. There we go. On placement, all arrows try to push at once. So, like, you can push some when it places, but then it's placed and it pushes again. In every direction. Pretty cool card. Well, anything with that effect is a pretty cool card, rather. I guess I'll just replace one of these 2. Is there... Yeah, we don't have any Doe Drakes in here, so I'll just replace that, I suppose. Sorry, Duelist Die. And that's that! All that's left for us in this first area is King Pridemoor himself. So let's get ourselves ready for that, and go! And so we open the door like any good king would, with our shoulder. And everyone cheers. Of course we're ready! It's time to meet King Pridemoor. Here in Pridemoor Keep, we've got, like, chandeliers trying to fall on us too, but nothing to actually threaten us. We've made it here. We can handle this. They are good at extermination, though. Poor thing. Got annihilated. There's nothing worth getting in these dirt clods here, so leave them around for a good way up to the ceiling. You can get up here with only the help of the Rat King after all those dirt clods are gone, but good luck. Those things are hilariously uncooperative. And we wouldn't want to miss a merit medal now, would we? Since there's nothing worth really getting in this room, we'll just get what we need and scram. Hey, a sumo gold armor. These guys do the good sumo. Sometimes the very good sumo. Just like that! High up in the sky. Whoa. They can be dangerous every so often, so watch out for them. Slurping up some more gold. And are you gonna cooperate? Doesn't look like it. Alright. There's only a bit of a treasure chest up in there anyway. Just a bit of gold. Can you, like, actually help? Thank you. I know I may be asking a lot here, but it doesn't feel like it. The arena here can make fighting this sumo gold armor scary sometimes. So a bit of early damage helps there. Act fast here to get some treasure, including a decree of destruction. It'll give you a little Griffith friend to spit at your enemies for a while. It's not the best combatant, but hey, it's damage that you get to do without focusing on anything, so that's nice of it. And speaking of Griffiths, just this one more to go before we get to meet King Pridemoor. Curious, this looks just like a boss hallway. Are we gonna be fighting someone? I thought we were here for justice. None of which King Knight has. Almost called him King Pridemoor. But he does have one small spark going on in there. He found a loophole. So yes, we are going to be throwing down. But King Pridemoor is no pushover. Let's get ready to throw down. With King Pridemoor and all his armor. He's pretty well protected in there. I doubt this will work all that well. Yeah, hardly. When he does that pose, he's gonna do a long wait and then dash forward. When he jumps, he does 3 times and then smashes the ground. And then sometimes he also does his scepter thing after acting. And sometimes he'll also protect himself. And at 4 health, he'll do this. He's got a Griffith to help him. But I have rats to help me. Bouncing on top of him can be kind of dangerous with the Griffith flying around, even though it's got a pretty long downtime between passes. It's faster, honestly, throwing rats at him, and you want to end that fast. Thank you, I pride myself on my rat throws. That heirloom has gotten me further than I expected it to. And King Pridemoor is so polite, he's given us a free ride to the Tropical Kingdom. I mean, our airship is going to follow close behind, of course, but that's still so kind of him, you know? And so, the good King Pridemoor shared his kingly wisdom and his knowledge of the Tropical King. King Knight nodded along vacantly. We've got another guest on the Glidewing. King Pridemoor is along for the ride. And everyone... 2 people are bowing anyway. Nobody's actually bowing except those 2. Everyone is cheering though. Oh, look at Duelist Shy. He's just jamming out over there. That's cute. We sure have. Let's get him out of here before he can tell us how we actually defeated him, I guess. Is there something wrong? I mean, like... we presented that loophole to King Pridemoor so proudly. Oh, come on. Don't be so grouchy. Next up is the Tropical King. Having King Pridemoor around is pretty nice, though. Well, first off, let's get ourselves a new verse here. Is this about food? It is about food. Surf and turf, huh? Okay. So, King Pridemoor being around is really nice. He's gonna be a blacksmith for us. And make some really nice bits of armor. Get the lightweight plate that lets us run super speedy. The vestments of vigor, like, knock lots of vigor out of enemies. This thing lets you charge up a shoulder bash, goes farther and can go up and down. This just makes it easier to survive. Nothing's an instant kill with this, except for maybe lava. And this lets you be impressive, hooray! I think I'm going to be using these 2 the most. The Battery Brigandine has some use, but it's just not for me. For now, let's pick up the Vestments of Vigor. Because, while I'd love to have another of Mom's Vigor Pies, I need to save up my merit medals. There's gonna be some nice heirlooms pretty soon. Hey, this is finished. It makes me feel regal. And so now we've learned how to just sit on our throne here and play with our goblet. I like that little rat there. Nice touch. Thank you for including my starter minion, friend. Anyway, that's about it. King Pridemoor lets us have some armors here. Oh, I think this guy, who's yeah, your statues are the ones that just leech vigor onto me, aren't you? I figured it out. Be proud of me. Goodbye. Ooh, right. There was one more thing. That's right. You can see the engineer going all like angry over there. So she's got these two new upgrades for us. Impact sparks are probably one of my favorite upgrades. When your health is full, you spin and then land and sparks fly out. And for me, that's going to be all the time. Let's demonstrate. Bam! They even go over the air. And while we're here, we may as well get the blast roll too. I don't think it, like, speeds up the roll or anything, but if you time it right, it does make the roll do double damage. You can see that bit of a spark on our feet. That means it's close enough to the end of the roll that we can do the blast roll, and it gets that little effect. So that's cool. Now that we're even better kitted up, let's head out to the Tropical Kingdom. There's a lot to deal with here, and I'll just say it right out. Now that we're here, a good reason why I felt like I could do this in the first place was that the bosses were separate from their stages. Good gracious, these bosses. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope to see you again. And I hope you enjoyed. Note to self, if I'm making this a video, include that bit from like 1 or 2 attempts ago with that merit medal. You can get there with just the help of the Rat King, but good luck. It's super uncooperative. And we wouldn't want to leave behind a merit medal, now would we? I almost did exactly that.